Hello, children. Welcome back to math. Today we are talking about area of parallelograms. Now remember, as we were all aware, a parallelogram is any shape that has two parallel sides. The most common ones we're going to see and deal with today are things like rectangles. Did that not do what I wanted? Oh, there it is. And parallelograms. Okay, so we're going to be seeing these two shapes, figuring out area. Now, area, this is the space inside a geometric figure. So it's what how much space takes up inside a geometric figure. Now, there's one formula we use, but it'll show itself twice here. Okay, so when we're thinking about area of a rectangle, area of a rectangle is the length times the width. Area equals length times width. Okay, so if we go to our formula page here that we all still have in our notebook from yesterday, area of rectangle is length times width. And we'll talk about this in a minute, but units become units squared. Okay, so whatever the unit is, we write it as units squared. So area is length times width. We take one side, multiply it by the other side. And that gives us our area. That tells us how much fills up that space. Okay, area of a parallelogram is similar but a little bit different. This we call base times height. And the height is just the difference between the top line and the bottom line. So this would be area equals base times height. It's the same kind of situation, but we don't care about the diagonal. The diagonal is not the measure we care about. Don't care about the diagonal. We do care about the height in between the two bases. This is what we care about, okay? Not this. We do care about this height, and that height should be given to you. Okay, so we would say area of a parallelogram. That almost worked. Parallelogram. Parallelogram is area equals base times height, and again, units become units squared. Okay, so there's all the background information. Now let's work through this, solve some problems, see what it looks like. Let's say I have that was Maddie. She just came and interrupted everything I'm doing here. But no problem, whatever. I'm not even going to be upset or take it out on her tomorrow. All right, let's say I have this rectangle here. And this rectangle I know has a width of 4 meters and a length of 7 meters. Well, I'm going to multiply this together. Remember, area equals length times width. So this area equals 7 meters times 4 meters. 7 times 4 is 28. Meters times meters is meters squared. That's where this meter squared comes from. It comes from multiplying two of the same unit. The unit is what is being squared. So my answer here, and that was Pastor Blake coming to interrupt. I'm going to lock my door. Give me a minute. Okay, no one else should be interrupting my class. Good. All right. Okay, let's say I have this rectangle, and I'm going to change some measures, and you're going to solve it for me. Let's say I have a length of 5.2 feet and a width of 1.7 feet. What is my area? Remember, use your calculator, solve this out, and you will get something along the lines of 8.84 feet squared. That should be the area that you get. All right, those are rectangles, right? It's not too complicated. Times two numbers together. Parallelograms work very, very similar. Let's say I've got this galaxy parallelogram. Looks like this, and I've got a height of 3 and a base of 10. Well, area equals base times height. We'll call this centimeters. Centimeters. We've got 3 centimeters times 10 centimeters. 3 times 10 is 30. Centimeters times centimeters is centimeters squared. Again, just times our two numbers together. Okay, let's finish this off. Let's be able to move on from this lesson. This should be a quick video. I have a height of 8 and a base of 20 meters. What is my area? I'm sure you will all be successful in solving this. See you all tomorrow.